Oh yeah.
Our bad. What up? Hey, welcome back to Instant Replay. Look, for anybody out there, if you're watching, if you have the chance to comment, bro, let us know how we sound, man. We did some tests, but StreamYard right now, that whatever we use to stream this fucking show every week, they are packed right now. There's a lot of traffic. We kept trying to go live. They kept giving us this message like, yo, you guys gotta try again in 30 seconds. Try again in a minute. So we've been trying again and finally got on here. So it's probably gonna be some lagging in this thing, probably for sure. But we told y'all, man, hey, we at least one episode this season. We was gonna get together, man, and do this thing live.
Bowl, bro. What better than the bowl?
Yeah, we're better than Super Bowl Sunday, man. We're gonna get our game picks up in a minute, talk about NFL honors and stuff. And yeah, man. So hey, somebody let us know how we sound, bro. Like, I hope it sounded good because I can't really hear it through this headphone.
Because earlier, man, we was over here sounding like what I say, bro.
Oh, like yeah.
I said we sounded like slow motion, like
slow motion. Yeah.
Old school when you got shot with the tranquilizer.
Yeah. So that's a possibility because I've had that happen to me before. But so yeah, man, we over here chilling, getting ready for the game and stuff coming on. Obviously, we did this thing early before, you know what I'm saying? That way everybody had time in their morning routines, getting ready. If you wanted to check us out while we talked about the Super Bowl and the two teams that's there, what we felt about the season as it comes to a close. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To hear what we had to say about it. So let's see. Make sure put some of this on.
Hell yeah. Man, bro, last game of the season, dog.
Last game, dog. Last one, man.
And we gotta wait 7 months, bro. All that was do was dirty, man.
Yeah, months and months.
Dog. It's gonna be a good one.
Definitely, man.
Smash up some wings later on.
Yeah, some wings. Oh man. So anyway, we'll wait and see if somebody has the ability to comment and let us know what they. If we're sounding okay over here, because just making sure before we get too deep in the show, they'd be like, man, y'all sounded like some.
Bro, we didn't hear you at all.
Yeah, we couldn't hear y'all at all the whole time. Like, damn, bro, the whole show wasted.
Talking.
But anyway, we here, man. Like we said, Super Bowl matchup, Seahawks, Patriots. These two teams met in 2014, Super Bowl, January 2014. Wait, was it 2014? 2015, wasn't it? The 2014 season was when they met. Yeah, I remember because one of the original hosts of the show, PJ, I met him right before the Patriots played the Seahawks, because I remember telling him with as much power in my chest as I could, I hope the Patriots clap the Seahawks. Because you remember the Seahawks beat us. It was the onside kick that bounced off the helmet and they caught it, and then that was it. Yeah. So I was like, please kill the Seahawks. Yeah. Oh yeah, you were, yeah. But we saw what happened at the end of that game. They threw a pass play, which it is what it is. I'll never necessarily call that a bad play call. They ran that play a lot of times in the season and got touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Now, personally, me at that moment, if I'm trying to win, but you know what though? I can't lie. If I'm playing Madden and I'm in that situation, I might pass that shit for no reason because I'm just one.
I gotta run the rock, dog.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, but in real life situations,
and then you got adrenaline going. You know what I mean? You're trying to think outside the box.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you got Marshawn Lynch too, dog. So it's like
Marshawn. Yeah, he'll get in there. Yeah, I think if they had they would have had. I think they would have had to run it twice to get in there. I think they might, because they would have stacked the box, and Marshawn would. I think even though he a beast, I ain't going. If he heard me say that shit, he probably like, you thought I would have got stopped, fool? I'd be like, maybe, bro. Yeah. But hold on, where he at? Hold on,
shit, fucking. Shouts out to Marshawn too, bro.
Activate sad mode, bro.
Bro, he looks on the cover of that book, man. Come on. But yeah, so it's pretty much, it's like a rematch of that. Obviously, both squads are entirely different. It's not one of these things, where it happened 2 or 3 seasons later, where like half the roster is still the same. It's completely different coaching and all that shit.
But very similar. I would say the situation of it is very similar.
Mm-hmm.
You have a team led by their high caliber quarterback, you know what I mean, against this other team who has this high caliber defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, Matthew Walls, how we sound, man? We sound good? Let us know, bro. He said, yo, who do we think? We about to make picks.
We're going to make the picks, man. But, yeah, I think, you know what I mean? Like, there's never going to be another Legion of Boom.
No.
All right?
No,
you know, and I hate the comparisons, you know, that they try to make all season. But the defense that the Seahawks have now is the same situation the Seahawks had when they had the Legion of Boom, which led them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Patriots. You have a team that was led by your quarterback who's come in and changed the fucking culture of your team, and he's led you to a Super Bowl on top of the coach.
Yeah,
as well. You know what I mean?
brand new coach. Yep. So I think Beltray was good. How we sound, man? Let us know how we sound, Beltray. But no, yeah, he did. And we talk about the Patriots. As we go one side to the other, the Patriots journey here. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about their schedule, right? And that there's a graphic, and I had the graphic. I should have brought that. It's the one that shows, and I kind of didn't want to put it up there because I didn't want to put that much disrespect on the Patriots like that, because it was like fired coach, blah. Yeah. All these weak teams that they played that ended up on paper looked good before the season started, but as you know, the season unfolded, shit happened. So that ain't their fault. They went out there, won the games like they're supposed to. Right. And also the Seahawks are a huge favorite. The first Patriots Super Bowl that they won, the Rams were such a huge favorite. The greatest show on turf.
The greatest show. Isaac Holt, Torrey Bruce, Marshall Falk.
My
mom's a Rams fan. You know what I mean? I was this right before the military.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, when I tell you, I only knew 2 Rams fans because everybody in California is a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Raiders fan and Chargers fan. I knew 2 Rams fans. It was my mom and one of my uncles, bro, die hard. You know what I mean? And
because he was in LA. From LA
bro,
times,
you know what I'm saying? So watching cats like that, the greatest show on turf, bro, like you knew going in, or you thought you knew going in, like, bro, ain't nobody beating these cats. Yeah. Especially the way the Patriots got to the bowl.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, you know what I mean? That should have been a Raiders fucking Rams. Man. That should have been a California Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That should have been the Raiders Rams. You know, we had the tuck rule, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And the Patriots ended up getting there.
Yeah.
And then Tom Brady did what Tom Brady do.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I was hoping to see another Rams Patriots Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That nostalgia of it, that, you know what I mean, the history of it, I think that's just fire, bro.
Yeah. And so that first one, the Patriots were massive underdogs, dude. Like the Rams, they just knew the Rams were going to run away with that. But like all team play, and we saw it, you know, I remember that game because the Rams came out like teams normally come out, and then the Patriots wanted to be introduced as a team, as a squad at once. Nobody's name got called. The whole team just came out at one time. And that's the first time I think I had ever seen that a team. And they built the dynasty off that shit, right? They won that Super Bowl. So I'm not going to sit here, look, on paper, yes, the Patriots have beaten 3 fucking fire defenses in the playoffs to get here. 3, and there's another one they play today. But at the same time, their offensive play hasn't been what I think is going to be enough to win this game. But I ain't about to count them out just because there's too many unknowns in the game as you sit there with the Seahawks. Sam Darnold, he's been playing nice. Yes. But who knows? We remember last year in the playoffs how he went out. Like we have no clue.
We have no idea. And we don't. Yeah. It's these 2 teams are here for a reason, dog. You know what I mean? Because they know how to win games.
You know what they the biggest reason, as we've established and we will continue to establish on this show, health, bro.
Health.
Look at
teams.
Look at the IR for both these teams. It is in the lower bottom of the NFL this year.
And I hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hope this is, you know, I would hate to see another 49ers Chiefs situation.
But a lot of players go down in the game.
Remember Buddy got hurt walking onto the field.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Changed the whole aspect of the game. That's a linebacker.
Oh yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, health was a major reason, you know, but you know, Patriots are one of those teams where they understand that their quarterback has bad games and they have a solid defense. It may not be as explosive as Seattle's. So I'm curious to see what the game plan is, because I don't think they send Drake May out there and just like, yo, slang the rock.
Nah,
you know
not.
what I mean?
They do got a nice,
they have the capability.
Game.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man, they want to win the Super Bowl. I need to see Stephon Diggs, dog.
Oh yeah, no, I think
I need to see Stephon Diggs, dog.
Yeah, I think Diggs is probably that. I think he might be the X factor.
I need to see it. They want the bowl. I need to see it.
Everybody's gonna say JSN is the X factor.
No,
I don't think. I think no.
Kenneth Walker, bro.
Yes.
Kenneth Walker.
Mm-hmm.
That's the X factor.
And Chardonnay not playing. Charbonnet, that's big for them too. I think they'll be able to make up for it because they do have a nice run game. Seattle does, as it came on in the second half of the season. But
you're never going to stop cats like that.
No,
we've mentioned
JSN ain't gonna get stopped.
JSN's not going to get stopped. Stephon's not going to get stopped. You may lower their numbers, but you're not going to stop.
Yeah, you're not going to stop.
But you know what I mean. We talking about X factors. Who's going to change the game? Stephon Diggs has to change the game for the offense for the Patriots, and that run game. You know what I mean with the Seahawks. Has to change the game for the Seahawks in order for JSN to have an explosive game.
Yeah, I agree with that. That being said, we'll hold off on our picks for just a second. But what I did want to bring up here real quick was we were talking about it the other day, NFL honors, which just happened this past Thursday night. Came up on what was that shit on? It wasn't on ESPN. It was on NFL Network.
NFL Network, yeah.
So, all right, we're going to bring these up here. Obviously, I just Googled it. Did too many graphics when I tried to pull up the official site. This should be this site's already running slow as is, so I hope we're not too choppy. But as you can see here, obviously, number 9 took home the award that we both thought that he would take home. Yep. Obviously, for what he's done this season. I think it would have been cool if he was playing tonight, you know what I'm saying, as far as his legacy goes, and because we're some Matthew Stafford fans. Yeah. I think as far as the Rams, I think we probably would have favored the Rams over the Seahawks. I mean, the Rams, they got Devontae played for both our teams, you know what I'm saying? We got, it's just love there. So
it's just a lot of love. Bro.
Yeah. So Stafford to win it. Jackson Smith-Njigba, Offensive Player of the Year. Mm-hmm. Well-deserved. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Nice. Obviously, I think when they inserted this award into the postseason awards in NFL play, it was because, a lot of good players because the MVP always going to go to the quarterback, running back, hardly ever a wide receiver. So you add an Offensive Player of the Year award. By the way, and we was talking about this earlier, just to briefly say something. Look, I ain't that big of a Drewski guy. I know we had this discussion beforehand. The joke made when this cat was presenting the award to JSN was unnecessary. And if you saw it, I know I'm not going to say it on here, but you know what? You've seen the joke made before with Jackson Smith-Njigba's name. Yeah. But, you said it. He started off the presentation by pronouncing his name correctly. But then at the end of the presentation, you butchered a man's name for laughs.
Yeah. And nobody laughed.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Nobody laughed.
Yeah. Because if you weren't aware, NFL Honors, that show in particular, they took the audience out of there years ago because the commissioner was constantly getting booed every time he would come on stage. When certain teams, players would win, you'd hear in the audience, fuck the Packers, or you know what I'm talking about? You'd hear shit like that. So they took the audience. So it's the only thing that fills that room is players, coaches, executives, vice president, all of that kind of stuff. There's not really any fans in there unless you want some kind of contest.
If people are giving MVP speeches and ceremonial speeches, and you got some drunk dude in the back, fuck the Raiders.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why the audience. So with an audience not being there, you have all these official people. That wasn't a funny joke, dog.
Professionalism on high, bro.
Yeah, professional. And so I think, and then I seen his thing on Instagram. Drewski talking about y'all got to teach me how to pronounce it. You said it right, bro.
You said it right the first time. And like I said, man, that's really what rubbed me wrong about the joke was not only did it just fall into wrong ears, but it was just a poorly timed joke, and you said his name right the first time.
Yeah.
And then went back and tried to you know what I mean? So
yeah.
It just time and place, man.
Yeah, time and place. Time and place.
And like we talked about too, man. I get, to certain audiences and certain crowds and certain, to certain people, man, like that's what's funny.
Yeah.
Or that's what's hot right now, or that's what's in right now.
Yeah.
But when it comes to things like sports or music or whatever type of award show it is, you gotta have people who are not just known but knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know more than who's playing today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you're on stage or you're presenting or you're doing something, you're behind the scenes with somebody like, and you're supposed to be there, like, you should know who these people are.
Yeah.
And how to act and how to pronounce the name. Because that's the same thing with like the Tiffany Haddish thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're announcing, you know, Coach of the Year, you know, when we get to it, and you don't even say the man's name right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You call him Mike Verbal.
Yeah.
You know, which I mean may not be a big deal to some,
but
you know,
if you present an award, you have to.
Yeah.
You need to know that. And even, and I'm not giving him benefit of the doubt because I heard him say his name right. Even if he didn't know how to pronounce his name, why do you have somebody up there presenting an award who can't pronounce the name of all of the nominees?
Right.
You have to be able to do that. And to even if he didn't know how to pronounce it, then he does not get to present that award.
Right.
You know, so
well, he could have said a little joke, and I can't remember who was standing next to him. Man.
Yeah.
But he could have announced.
Yeah. Let somebody else do it, man. Because he had to make the name, and it's not even. And the beloved Marshawn Lynch already used that, and I don't even think it was a joke on Marshawn's part. He was sitting there he was actually sitting with JSN, and they had a conversation, and it was a funny ass conversation, but it was done already. So yeah, man. Let's get back because that just rubbed me, and I remember shaking my head in sheer disgust as I watched it.
And that's why I said, man, I'm glad everybody in the Seahawks organization, from fans to PR, you know, smashed them up about, you know, the ill choice and the ill timing, bro.
Yeah, of that.
It was just a weak ass joke, man.
Yeah, it was
a weak ass joke. You know what I mean? Like Kevin Hart's come out there, he's thrown jokes, he's done this, he's done that, and it was funny.
But Kevin Hart knows those people.
You've had other comedians, you know what I'm saying, do it.
Yeah.
But like you said, they know these people.
Yeah.
They're familiar with these people. Like you last for now.
Yeah. So. All right, so let's get back to it, man. NFL honors, Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. That's not a surprise by any stretch. Dude now is the NFL record holder for sacks in a season.
Yep.
He's nice. We can't never take nothing away from Myles Garrett. Dude is a dope ass player.
Yeah.
I don't know if he re-signed with the Browns. I don't know if that's going to be fruitful for him. But that is just to be seen.
I mean, shit. I mean, they got a young quarterback, dog.
Yeah.
Give Shador the right chance.
Which, by the way, mentioning. Man, I love Todd Monken, bro. And I understand the situation he in.
Right.
You can't just come out, oh, we ain't gonna lock down on Shador just yet. Fool, shut up, man.
Who you got?
The draft, I know y'all got all of that shit coming up, and you got much decisions to make. This early in the offseason, the damn Super Bowl ain't even happening. He shouldn't even said that.
Because, I mean, let's be honest, bro. Like, I mean, the quick rundown, okay? When was the last time Deshaun Watson took a snap?
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Dylan Gabriel, who proved Dylan Gabriel to Shador Sanders that Shador is by far the better athlete.
Yep.
So I don't understand why this is even conversation, dog. So what the fuck up?
Yeah. Well, what you do in this situation, when you have this much time left until training camp even starts, into the draft, you're supposed to answer that question with, that's not on the table. But no, I ain't gonna commit to Shador. No, don't fucking say that, man. Just say that's not a question for right now.
Either you pick somebody, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this is who our quarterback moving forward, or hey, training camp will decide that.
Or the nice answer would have been, hey, as far as right now, Shador Sanders is our quarterback.
Easy. Yeah, that's it.
Right now.
As of right now, Shador Sanders is our quarterback.
Yep.
He ended the season as our quarterback.
Yeah.
And we'll let training camp decide.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you answer that, dog. That's how I feel you should answer a question like
not
that.
No bullshit, dog.
Yeah. All right, comeback player of the year, Christian McCaffrey, of course. No doubt with this one.
Yeah.
I mean, dude has so many injuries in the last 2 seasons leading up to this one that I ain't gonna lie. I ain't think the fool was gonna make it the whole season.
On an injured team.
Yeah, on a team of everybody. Yep. It's crazy as hell that the cat that's been injured the most on that squad in the past 2 seasons literally is the one that survived.
Right.
Because
it's very rare you see a star. I mean, because they have fucking many, but it's very rare you see a star fucking get hurt, injured, and then come back and have to carry the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because usually the team's established. He's had to come back hurt, carry the team because everybody else was hurt too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
no, he's and Chris McCaffrey's nice, dog.
He is, bro.
Yeah, can we get that cat on the squad? You know what I mean? Just put him in. Yo, that was one of the and that's remember when they traded for him, man? San Francisco traded, and I knew it immediately. As soon as I saw that shit go across the screen, the San Francisco 49ers, I was like, damn, dog. And the Niners was already kind of nice at that time. You can go Caleb Williams for NFL Player of the Year. Now, of course, I got something to say about this. I'm a Packers fan. They didn't even pick the plays that were the nicest plays. They didn't pick the 4th and 4 against the damn Rams in the divisional round. They didn't pick that one. No. Like, what the hell? They picked the overtime one. They picked the overtime touchdown against us in the playoffs, and I'm like, bruh, what you know the other 4th down he had against us where he threw it up and it landed right in that little hole in the defense was a better play.
That's why I felt a little upset about the decision for the play, because it's like, okay, he had nice ass plays.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Now, if you would have picked the 4th and 3 play or the 4th and 6 play, whatever.
Yeah,
I would have been cool with that one.
Yeah,
but the fact that you picked the overtime play, there was other plays better than that.
Yeah,
you know
I mean, if you was gonna do that, you might as well you might as well had man, what's my boy name, man? Not McKinney. Man, his name just slipped my mind. The first time we played the Bears, we picked them off in the final seconds of the game. Kasim Nixon. You could have just said Keyshawn Nixon was the same kind of play in overtime. Nah,
because if you picking that overtime play, Devontae's catch in the divisional round with the toe tap.
Oh yeah,
to keep them alive.
Yeah,
that was a nice.
That was a nice ass
play. With the one hand.
Yeah. Nah. Again, I agree. If that 4th and 4 play against the Rams, that touchdown to the tight end, remember that one? If that play would have been the play of the year, I'd have been like, yeah, okay, I got you, because that shit was nice. But the one they picked, they just picked it because it was against the Packers. Yeah, they wanted to show because Jordan Love was out there in the crowd. They said, "Hey, let's pick this one." Yeah.
Had a little salt in the wound.
Yeah, a little salt in the wound. I'm sure they did that.
That's the one up there. Oh, Bobby. Hold up. Fuck that.
Let's see. Oh yeah, he was y'all coach for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, garbage, dog.
Let's see. Deacon Jones Award. Some of these aren't that. Assistant coach Josh McDaniels.
Like position awards and shit.
Ground player.
Like the Art Rooney Award and
Tyler Shuck, Offensive Rookie of the Year, which is not that dude turned it on, man. We was making fun of what was the old rat for the whole season.
Yeah, bro.
And then we continued to not pick the Saints because we thought the rat was out there, but it wasn't. It was Shuck out there getting some dubs at the end of the season.
Every time I picked the Rattler, he fucking let me down. Sorry, bitch.
All right, we'll come back to the Bobby Wagner, man. Mike Vrabel, Coach of the Year. I think we both were saying probably him, or I thought Shanahan because of all the injuries, dog. To make it as far as the 49ers did with that type of that slate of bro, the injury report clapped their cheeks this year, dog.
I was taking the Jags. You know what I'm
saying?
Jags,
Coach. Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it, man. There wasn't a wrong decision. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there was a wrong pick on that list.
No, especially considering the nominees, man. Like I said, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Ted McMillan, nice receiver. Part of the reason why I'm telling you, man, Bryce Young about to pass, man. We was already talking about that shit, man. I think he already I think they even right now as far as what they've accomplished in their careers up to this point. Right. Not who's the best right now, but as far as their career. You know, I know what's the name only made it to the playoff once, and C.J. Stroud has been there all 3 years he was in the league, but that's his team, bro. And we saw it this year in the playoffs with somebody like Ted McMillan, and they already got last year's rookie wide receiver that the Panthers drafted. I can't remember his name. Was nice. Mm-hmm. So they got a squad, and so the Panthers. I mean, look, man. Yeah, they might come. O'Dowd, the running back. Yeah.
The one that got flagged for the 2 pumps, bro.
Too many pumps, man. You know what I'm saying? That was against us. I thought they won us the game too because they missed the extra point. And I was like, yeah, bro, 2 pumps. Got y'all that flag. And then bro, we still lost to the Panthers at the crib, man. All right, let's see.
I don't know, man, but CJ Stroud just cut off all the dreads, bro. You got
I forgot about that.
You know how to get down, bro.
Hey,
down when they cut the hair, bro.
When you take the dreads off, man. Hey, but you
business.
know who I know who ain't never gonna do that. If I ever see Devontae go, because Devontae used to have the fade.
Yeah, when he first had it.
When he was a rookie.
Same
And
thing
stuff.
like Marshawn, bro. Marshawn used to have the fade.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Carson Schwarzenegger. Like, we looked at those nominees and said the same thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. All of these cats are nice. I'm sure for a lot of people picking some of these, they probably just said, fuck it, I'll just pick one because they all played well, man. Mm-hmm. Christian McCaffrey Salute the Service Award, which is nice. I thought they was gonna get that shit to Kittle. He done a lot for the veterans and shit, man. But Kittle?
No.
Oh yeah. But Salute the Service Award, man, as two service members ourselves, I always like to see the players, man, because hey, it's a joy, bro. You ever got to meet, you don't matter, being a professional athlete, that's just a joy, dog. And so, like, for them cats to take their personal time and just hang out with cats and shit, you can't expect nothing more than that shit.
There was a shoe city in LA, bro, and I remember I went just to meet Shaq, bro. I bought a pair of Shaqs just to meet
For real?
Yeah.
He was cool as fuck.
Hell yeah, bro. He was sitting there, man. He was sitting there, signing everybody's shit, man. And this is, during the time, like, when we were growing up, everything didn't cost shit.
No,
you just showed up, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't have to pay. Back then, bro, with the
Mm-hmm.
meet and greets, there wasn't no cost. There was no door fee.
There was no
you
cover
just
charge,
first
bro.
come, first serve, bro.
Yeah.
And I remember being a kid. I was like 10, 11 years old, bro. Going there and hey, what's up, how you doing?
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's up, big shit?
Yeah, I feel you, man. Let's see. And then Josh McDaniels, assistant coach of the year.
Yeah.
I don't know why they got Jackson Smith-Njigba as a ground player.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, no, I don't know. Tyler Shuck, rookie. Drake May, Air Player of the Year. Dave Ettinger, the Don Shula coach. Joe Tooney, which I like, they put this award in this year, Protector of the Year for the offensive lineman.
It's about time, though, bro.
Yeah. Any of them cats could have won it. Obviously, they gave it to Joe Tooney and stuff, man. So, let's see. Jim Brown Award, James Cook. All right, man. Bobby Wagner, Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. I feel about this award the same way they treat it. It's always the last award of the show.
Yeah.
Look, dog, dude gave a nice speech, talked about his moms, you know what I'm saying, and also made sure to talk about his pops in the speech too. This cat been through a lot, as it with many of these Man of the Year awards, whether you've been through a lot like him and you take that forward, or you do like J.J. Watt used to do, where he just, every time somebody was in need, he dropping sacks of money to help these cats out. Mm-hmm. And not just money, but putting also their valuable time into that shit as well. So shout out Bobby Wagner. I hated that cat when he played for the Seahawks because he used to clap us up.
He was just a beast.
Yeah, he's still a beast.
I mean, he's still a beast, bro. What you got with Commanders?
Yeah, Commanders, man.
Bro.
So
smashing, dog. Bobby Wagner's something different. But he a last of a dying breed, bro.
Yes, yeah.
Bobby Wagner is the last.
We all know that era. Trust me, y'all. If y'all, the 2010s, bro, the 2000s and 2010s era of football, man. That's where my like I learned about it more. That's what the fan I am today is because of that era of football. And not to say it hadn't been good football since we've reached since we've gotten to like this current time in football, which is nice. But them 2 decades,
bro, it was the year 2000. I played for the Stanton Raiders, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was out there trying to decapitate fools, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because of cats like Romanowski and Ray Lewis and Urlacher. And come on, man. I was out there trying to fucking end people's lives on the field, dog. It was a different time.
It was a different time indeed, man.
Bro, like, watching Eddie George and Ray Lewis battle, bro, like, that shit used to be fucking just phenomenal. Watching Ed Reed and Hines Ward go at it all game, bro, like, you don't see that shit no more, man. You don't get to see that intensity no more, bro. And it's missed in the game.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's that. That's why, probably arguably the greatest defense of all time, that Ravens defense from like 2000.
Yeah,
that shit ain't never gonna happen again. Mm-hmm. If you really, people say, oh, there'll be Dude, go back and look at them stats, dog.
They beat what, the Giants that year, right?
In the Super Bowl, yeah. And the Giants, I mean, had just threw up like 50 points on the Vikings, like in the NFC Championship game, dog. And
who they had the quarterback, man? It was that was Buster.
Who, you talking about the Ravens?
Nah, the Giants.
Oh, dog, I can't remember his name, man. He didn't. I don't think
he ended up playing for the Raiders for a little bit.
Oh, for real? Oh, I think I know who you're talking about, man. Damn, I can't think of his name.
Oh, I gotta look him up now.
Yeah, look it up real quick. Oh yeah, hold up. There was some
I have his name on the tip of my tongue and I can't fucking
use my phone. We'll keep this shit.
The game kickoff what? 6:30 tonight, right?
Yep.
It's gonna be a good one, dog. It's gonna be a good one. Man, I can't find it. I'll find it later.
I think some news that done came up too, but since we was last live was the Arizona Cardinals, which was the last team to get a head coach. They got Mike LaFleur, which is my head coach's brother, which is fucking insane. I thought we was gonna get a LaFleur Bowl, but we ain't getting that shit. Because they don't play each other this season. Maybe the playoffs, the Cats got the Cardinals, at the Packers regroup like they supposed to, and damn the Cardinals. Hey man, the Cardinals got a good squad, and I think them dog because it's trying to move Kyler Murray. They trying to trade him, so I don't know who's gonna try to pick that quarterback.
I don't even think it's a try at this point, man. I think that's what's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like that's just what's gonna happen, dog. Because the Cat don't want to be there no more, and the organization's made it clear they don't want him.
Yeah, they paid him all that money, and you can say what you want. The dude is mad talented. I think by this time, at this point in time, I thought Kyler Murray not had a Super Bowl ring, but he done won an MVP by this point.
Yeah,
because when the way he started, and dude, come on, this little dude can run fast. He got an accurate arm, strong arm. He won the Heisman Trophy, dog. I thought, shoot, this dude gonna make noise in the league, and he did for a little bit, but then all of a sudden, and when people try to say, I guess, call him like, he don't spend enough time in the playbook.
Nah, because he was, you know what I'm saying? He was spending mad time on the duty, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got every skin, every weapon, everything, bro.
Yeah,
Kerry Collins, bro. That's the motherfucking name for the Giants, Kerry Collins.
Oh, my bad. Shit, I forgot I said the last team. You Kerry Collins. Yeah. No, my bad. That team on your head is the last team that ain't got a head coach yet.
No, yeah. Officially.
Yeah.
I mean,
officially,
the Raiders have a fucking head coach.
Yeah,
right? Clint Kubiak. I mean, their GM, the Seahawks GMs, already came in and said, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He kind of like fucked up in an interview. And was like, yeah, now that Kubiak's going to the Raiders. Hold on, say that again for me, player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that shit's official. Well, it's official unofficially.
Yeah.
He can't officially sign until the Super Bowl's over because he's playing. And once that happens, then the entire staff, I'm sure, will be hired at some point because the Raiders have 13 coaching spots to fill.
Oh, on the whole, because you can't really start that process until
obviously they need the head coach who they already got, but they need a defensive coordinator who they're talking about. We might get Buddy from the Browns.
Okay. I was just about to talk about him. Keep going. Schwartz, who used to coach.
That would be fucking fire. You know what I mean? They fired the defensive coordinator, or they released the defensive coordinator, fired the offensive coordinator. Both Carroll's sons, who did the quarterback coach and the offensive line coach, fired their asses because they were trash. And this is to the rumors, bro. He's already squashed them, and I'm gonna say, my piece. Max Crosby's not going nowhere, dog. Okay. You know what I mean? Like every single day it's a new one. It's a new rumor, bro. Like he's not going nowhere. He's made that clear. As clear as he can make it, he's made it clear. But he's also said too, he's had conversations with the brass upstairs, and they're like, hey, maybe some stuff don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? So like he said, whether he says something or not, everybody's gonna run with their own stories. But let me tell you something. They got rid of the defensive coordinator, but they kept the defensive line coach. So that tells you a lot. You know what I mean? Like when that means they're keeping consistency for him.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for the Super Bowl to be over and I'm not, because this is the last game of the season and it's bittersweet and we got to wait fucking 7 months before we get some more football. You know what I mean? But I'm actually looking forward to it to see which direction my team's going to fucking lead to. You know what I mean? Because I got to wait till this game's over. I'm like everybody else, like they know where the fuck they going. You know?
And look, whatever team, it doesn't matter which team wins this game. Both teams are going to lose staff on their coaching staff. They just always happen. It always happens.
Because I think, was it the defensive coordinator for the Seahawks? I think he's planning on dipping.
Oh, yeah, he probably will. He probably will. And so then they're going to have a vacancy.
That's a whole new staff, right?
Yeah. Which, the defensive coordinator for you said the Seahawks?
I think so.
Oh, shit. That is he going to leave with
I don't know if he's going to leave with Kubiak or if he's going to get an offer, or if he's getting an offer somewhere. I know his name was thrown around. You know what I'm saying? So
there you have it. Right now, as we look at this, new head coaches.
Aside from my team, the one I'm excited about the most, though, is the one right there on the bottom.
Oh, Robert Saleh in Tennessee. Yeah, they're gonna be nice. Because he Robert Saleh knows, I think, his role as the head coach. He's also the defense. He's not gonna be the defensive coordinator, but I'm sure his stamps are gonna be all over it.
Yeah,
he will let the offensive coordinator, quarterbacks, coaches, and all of that staff take care of Cam Ward. And I think that's
because he's a defensive guy.
Yeah,
that's what's really gonna help him, because he's gonna be able to see the weaknesses from a defensive standpoint.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be like, hey, this is where y'all need to fix your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he's also gonna let them handle that development as far as trying to step in there. He knows that's not really his lane, I don't think. And
but he also knows it hasn't been done right.
Yeah, it hasn't. Nope, it hasn't. And if things would have kept going the direction they were going in Tennessee, he would have been he'd have been gone.
Been done in like 3 years.
Yep. His morale, his fucking confidence,
his fucking health, bro. That boy was getting rocked. You know what I mean? That boy was
one thing I think Saleh will put that boy better start wearing some gloves or something.
Yeah,
because his hands are kind of small and he can't grip the ball like he needs to.
Because like people,
I mean, he'd be like,
and we hear it all the time, bro, from rookies and shit. You know that. They don't realize how much bigger the NFL football is compared to the college football.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And how much different it is of a grip. Yeah.
So we hear it, every season in the combine and all that shit. So obviously he has that issue. Talent is not the issue. Development is not the issue. It's just getting those kinks worked out and getting him, the proper coaching. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it'll be all right, man. So yeah, that's the coaches. When you're talking about the brand new hires or whatever, right there, one last look at them cats. Jeff Hafley, our defensive coordinator down in Miami, they probably gonna get Malik Willis.
So I go back and look at some of the comments and stuff from the videos that we put out, and then when we dropped the news about Mike McCarthy, Steelers fans, bro, they're just not happy, dude. Because they wanted Tomlin gone, apparently. Which, like I said, we're outside the box. We don't know these things. I'm like, I'll fucking take Tomlin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I'll take
but
Tomlin.
They wanted Tomlin gone, and are pissed that they got fucking Mike McCarthy, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're like, oh, we went from 9-8 to 8-9.
And look, they weren't Pittsburgh Steelers fans aren't the only ones that were saying that. I think there was a lot of sports minds think that they're saying that, and I mean that could be possible. Look, you got a guy who's from Pittsburgh, dog, hometown guy who, if he had the
how to win, dog.
Yeah, he's won everywhere. Now, has he lost a monumental fucker? Yes, because he used to be our coach, and boy, let me tell you something, dog. You know what I'm saying? I can speak on it.
Same shit in Dallas, dog.
Yeah. And I mean, he was the coach of the Cowboys when we came in there with the fucking Jordan Love's first damn playoff. Smashed them, dog. Yeah, and a lot of that I ain't gonna put on McCarthy, but you're supposed to have your team. I think the Cowboys was a little cocky that game. Yeah. Jerry Jones probably walked in the locker room before the game and said,
like, they got a
new quarterback. We got them. They ain't got number 12 no more. And then they got fucking clapped.
On national television,
dude.
I remember that game too, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
He was on the sideline looking stupid all game.
I can't lie, because I as much confidence as I have in my team, as always, that was a little rough one to get up for. I was like, I'm watching this shit because we made the playoffs, but the Cowboys, they were like the 2 seed, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They were smashing that year,
and so we went in there and clapped. And then the next week we lost. I wasn't even mad. I mean, I'm not a 49ers fan at all just because they beat us a lot. But the next week we lost to the 49ers and shit, we almost won that fucking game. Jordan Love threw a pick in the last seconds of it. So inexperience, you know that shit was going to happen. I'm glad it happened then instead of waiting until if we got to the Super Bowl and he did that shit. I've been fucking
pan through a fucking TV.
Yeah, man, not like them fools on Hey, man. As much as I love my teams, man, and my sports, dog, I also like my stuff that I invest in. Like when I buy a new TV, I ain't putting my hand through my TV because the pack lost, bro.
Like smashing laptops and shit.
I ain't smashing not one bit of property.
I don't scam people, bro. So you know what I mean. Money don't come, you know what I'm saying, profusely like that.
No, dog.
So if I buy a goddamn laptop or a TV, that shit's gonna last me some years, bro.
Even I don't care how egregiously the game ended. I am not smashing property for now. Hey, trust me, I done been in this room before, like trying to get my stuff together, and it be not be working. I be getting pissed, but boy, I bet you I don't pick up that laptop and slam it down like some of these fools.
Like I be seeing some of these fools rage the fuck out.
Yeah, like hey man, relax, bro.
Trust me, I've gone through 23 years of heartbreak, bro. You know what I'm saying? With the motherfucking team on my head, bro. 23 years and never once did I just smash up my shit, bro. I had Derek Carr for 9 years, bro. You know what I mean? Never once did I smash my
relationship started out good, bro.
It was all right. It was all right.
He started out good, man. I thought that fool was going to be for y'all there for the future. Until he hurt his leg.
He got hurt one time and act like a bitch. I'm gonna just call it for what it is, dog.
Hey,
my motherfucker got hurt one time, and for the next 6 years, he's like a bitch, dog.
Damn, Derek.
Buster.
Rough on you.
He talking about, man, hey, bring me in. I'll help coach up Fernando Mendoza to be a loser. Fucking. He
said that for real?
Yeah,
he's trying to be on the staff as like the quarterback coach or something.
Look, man. Let's not mention he is the biggest loser in NFL history. You know what I mean? He's the only quarterback to lose to every single team in NFL history. However, I'll tell you like this, man. If Derek Carr wanted to come back on the staff to like coach up or mentor some shit, I'd be cool with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude has IQ for the game.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just execution.
His execution just says, and it's just not. It's not. But his heart, his passion, his IQ, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fucking. And I feel like Derek Carr could relate to a Fernando Mendoza. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they got like the same personality, same interest. You know what I mean? I feel like they got like the same type of composure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think Fernando Mendoza is probably better, but
he
ain't took a snap yet. But whatever. So.
Oh shit. And
I mean, because his brother still. I mean, he and his brother have like fucking like a lot of communication with the Raiders and shit.
Oh, for real?
And so so they still be
David Carr and shit.
And David Carr being that he's with the NFL Network, he be promoted for like Derek to get fucking jobs with the Raiders and shit like that.
Yeah.
So he still be there behind the scenes.
I wonder if I will go into broadcasting and shit.
But he hasn't retired as a Raider.
Oh, for real? He just retired?
He's just retired.
Yeah.
So technically right now he's retired as a Saint.
Yeah.
So he wants the Raiders to sign him to a one-day contract so he can retire as a Raider. It'll probably happen.
Yeah, I'm sure. It'd be low key. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot who was this recently that just did it, and that motherfucker been retired for like 3 years. And I was like, bro, like, didn't you being on?
I can't remember.
Somebody just did it, and I can't remember who it was, bro. They signed a one-day contract to retire with their team.
I think the reason why it takes so long sometimes is because they wait. Because I think that the player don't want to reach out to the team and be like, hey, can I retire as one of y'all? He want the team to do it because that means it means more. Yeah. So before we make this pick, man, we got an announcement. You know what I mean? I know we've been teasing it just a little bit, but next week we expanding, y'all. We gonna try to every season, football's a long season, dog. And like especially the last like 3. And when we get done, we done did like 50 episodes, bro. Yeah, like 3 a week, basically, for like every week since the season started. I know we missed a few here and there, but shit, this might have been the one where we ain't missed that many at all. Because at least, like, if you couldn't make it, I tried to get on that motherfucker, do it, man.
Maybe like a handful.
Yeah. So, like, when the season is over with, you know what I'm saying, that's a welcome break from streaming and shit. But always, like 2 weeks later, I start watching this other sport, man, that I'm going to go ahead and throw this thing up there while we talk about it real quick. Instant Replay Hoops, premiering February 15th. We discussed it. I said, hey man, you know, talk about it. Let's expand and just sort of talk about basketball. It's a perfect time because for me personally, because I love football so much. Let's bring it back. I'm trying to put it on the other screen. Because I love football so much, I usually don't even really jump on basketball until after the Super Bowl.
Right.
Which conveniently enough, I think this has been like this the past 2 years. The All-Star game is next Sunday, 1 week after the Super Bowl. So we thought what better.
Also 2 weeks after the trade deadline.
Yeah, 2 weeks after the trade deadline, which we can get into because I've seen some crazy shit there.
Teams are locked in.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the half point. We're at the halfway point. We're hitting the All-Star break.
Yep.
And we're getting ready, you know what I'm saying, for October. Because by October, we got playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's good for us, too, to step into the season when already some teams have pretty much been eliminated, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we can leave some by the wayside.
Because early in the season, man, it's just, I mean, you got 82 games, bro.
Yeah.
82 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot to talk about when the first 30 games, it's just whatever, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So up until this point where you get the trade deadline, you get to the All-Star break, that's when you kind of realize, okay, by the time you hit the All-Star break, you kind of see, is anybody eliminated? Okay. If they are, boom, we take them out the equation. All right, where we sit at seeding. We got this many games left. We got to win this many games to lock in a seed. And that's where we at from this point. From now to like September, it's just locking in a seed.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, you know, the trade deadline did pass and LeBron still a Laker. You know what I mean? But
you're gonna hear a lot about that for the when we get into that.
You know, fucking. Hopefully, it's the last time I gotta fucking see him as a Laker, bro.
Hey, man, I feel you, man. So yeah, man. Again, we are expanding. We're gonna start talking basketball. It's pretty much my second favorite sport. I love basketball, dog. I think I used to. Basketball is that sport, and we'll get into this a lot about why we wanted to do this, you know, and jump into basketball. But you know, one of the only sports you can play by yourself.
Yeah.
You can't play football by yourself, dog.
Can't play football.
No,
baseball.
You know, you can play golf by yourself, but like as far as I might not consider it the contact sport. Basketball a contact sport, dog. There's a lot of contact there. So like as far as those sports go, it's the only one that you can literally get out there and play by yourself. So
and get a good like workout in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you say, you can play golf by yourself, but there's no like workout in it. You usually do that to relax. And if I want to go out there and be like working out competitive, you know, burn a sweat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hit a buzzer beater in my head, you know what I mean? While I got my music playing in my ears.
Yeah. So that becomes sort of also like one of those first love type deals. Cause I never forget, and you know, we was just talking about it. Nowadays, basketball courts be locked up at nighttime. I remember back in the day, dog, the playground be open all night. You could be out there hooping at 1 a.m, man. The lights would stay on and shit.
Bro, I remember we used to across the street from my school, bro. Across the street from my high school used to be a Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
And we used to go ball at the Boys and Girls Club. And when it would close, outside they had a fucking skate park basketball court.
Yeah.
That the lights would stay on all night.
Yep.
So we would just go right outside and keep playing, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Come on, man.
So we don't have a time yet. I'll put that out there as the week gets closer to the show. But next Sunday, expect sometime in the afternoon, sometime maybe noonish or something. The season premiere, man. The first episode of Instant Replay Hoops, man. We're gonna be doing that thing, man.
And what's dope too is every Sunday they have basketball.
Basketball, yeah.
Basketball,
NBA takes over Sundays. There'll be some college in there. We ain't gonna talk about college as much as we do college football because now when the tournament starts, March Madness comes.
Because I mean, there's like 7,000 fucking college teams.
Yeah. We'll do an instant replay bracket up on one of the episodes. You know what I'm saying? So to get y'all prepared for that. But yeah, man. So we expanded, man. Basketball, dog. It's the second love for me, and I'm sure like the same for you because football is just an upper echelon when it comes to sports. But basketball is nice, dog. And we'll have a lot of discussions about players and where they, you know, talking about how we feel about certain players' legacies and where they sit and stuff like that. And we'll talk about all that next week, man. You know exactly why we decided to sort of move along. But all right, man. Let me get this. Make these picks, man.
Yeah.
So hey, look, I'll be clean about it. My brother, Antoine, shouts out if he watching. I don't know if he is. He's a Patriots fan, has been for forever. And PJ, one of the original hosts of the show, man. He's a Patriots fan, and ever since me and him, man, it's like, yo, every time the Patriots, long as they ain't playing the Packers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Long as they ain't playing my squad, I root for the Patriots, man. And so I'll remember, I ain't gonna forget this shit. The first one they won, I stayed in the house not too far from here, and what's a bandwagon? I was the only one in the house that thought the Patriots could win. The only one. Everybody else was Rams because bandwagon. You talked about it a while ago. And so, and the Patriots won that thing, and everybody was disgusted. And I was like, y'all motherfuckers just lost money and everything. And so I'm not about to count them out because, look, as far as team-wise goes, I think the Seahawks got a better squad on them. A little bit better on defense. I think offensively they are a little bit better. But I'm not going to debate the coaching, dude. Coaching, special teams, all those things I think the Patriots will excel at. They know nothing but excellence, I think, as far as their franchise. Remember, I was talking about their championship DNA in their franchise. Championship DNA. So,
yeah, man. Fucking, I sit right in the middle of both these teams.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Obviously, as a Raiders fan, we know the history with the Patriots.
Yeah.
You know, fuck them. But however, with the Seahawks, you know what I mean? We go back, and that used to be an AFC.
Oh,
West,
yeah. That used to be a
that's
crazy
rival.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I sit in the middle. I don't know, man. It's just something about the Seahawks.
All right.
I can't fucking root for, dog.
No, you can't.
I can't.
Oh, you can't root for the Seahawks?
Nah, man. It's just something about it, man. Even when Marshawn was playing for him, bro, I just couldn't root for him, dog.
I mean, of course,
you know
I'm a Packers fan, so y'all already know what the history is between us and that franchise.
Because it's like, when you actually break it down, aside for like the Tuck rule, that's really the only history with the Raiders and the Patriots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like negative, you know, like, and now it caused a fucking constant ruffle.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It changed. There's a history.
We're still fucking drowning, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, the Seahawks were on our division for a long time. I grew up for like 15, 16 years of my life hating them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If the Chiefs or the Broncos or the Chargers left the division today, I would still hate them motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to go with the Pats, dog. And I think, like I said, you know, like we talked about earlier, I don't think Vrabel's going to let Drake May go out there and just sling the rock knowing that he's going to get fucked up. So I think we're going to see a Bill Belichick style of Patriots. And what I mean by that is Bill's best technique was take the best player out the game.
Yeah.
So
that's JSN.
That's JSN.
But again, I still don't think you're going to stop him.
You're not going to stop him,
yeah.
but you're going to limit his. Maxwell Vernon always said it perfect when he played against Jordan. He's like, you don't stop motherfuckers like that. You just rate, you know, lower their accuracy a little bit. You know what I mean? But I do think he's going to figure out a way to dissect that defense and make them work a lot harder than they had to all season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Los.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man, because both sides of the ball on both fucking teams can score, dog. So I think this is going to be like a 20s game, dog.
Yeah, in the 20s, 27, 24,
but
something like that.
I do think it might come down to a field goal.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think it's –
I don't think it's a blowout.
If we've yeah, I don't – there hadn't been a blowout in the playoffs yet, man. I think it's –
they have.
Who?
The Seahawks.
Oh, against the 49ers? Yeah, they beat the brakes off them cats,
But they were a wounded, you know what I mean?
And then Kittle went out in the game. First offensive,
You know, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I think it's going to be a fire-ass game regardless, dog. I think the first fucking drive of the game, we're going to see some sparks.
And also, when you talk about that 49ers game, I mean, the first fucking kickoff, dude run it back for a touchdown. You already –
That's already a dagger.
It's a cat I work with, man. Shouts out to Jackson. You're a Broncos fan, hardcore and shit. But we was talking about the one where they lost to the Seahawks, and that ball that went over Peyton Manning's head, that just threw their through the whole. And,
right when they came out of halftime.
And here's it was at the beginning. They first possession.
Oh yeah.
The first was
to the end zone.
Yeah, and it was a safety. And I remember because Chet Bailey was still smiling on the sideline, talking about, okay, we just spotted him too. I said, nah, fool, y'all spotted him about 30 because they ran it up. But even like that people, I'm telling you, man, that's how. See, that's John Fox, ghost coach. What are you doing over there? He was only over there because that's how you know coaching. If you a good coach, they want that. I think that threw that whole game off. They didn't have good enough coaching to get them back in the game. And the Seahawks and then Peyton Manning threw a pick 6 in the second half.
Perfect example is you go back to like the Rams when they lost this last game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Early in that game, it got a little out of hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, damn, are the Rams about to get blown the fuck out, bro?
Yeah.
But good coaching brought them back.
Yeah.
And they were a drive away from tying up that game and making it something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yep. So good coaching, man. Good coaching ain't gonna let you.
Y'all saw what happened at the end of the when the Rams beat the Bears, man. That Caleb Williams 4th touchdown.
Yeah.
I seen Sean McVay, man. He brought them. He said, "Get the fuck over here on the sideline, everybody, right now," because he knew he had to tell them something on the shot. The shot from that shit.
We seen it with the Indiana-Miami game. At the national championship.
Yep.
You know, the final play, you seen the coach bring them all together. Hey,
I know exactly how bad this can go, and we ain't about to let that shit happen, man. So, but shit, man. Hey, that's the show, y'all. Like I said, once again, I'll bring this up if y'all missed it. Next week, we're expanding, man. Instant replay hoops. We're gonna be talking about basketball from the mid-season point. We'll be talking about the the March Madness, the NCAA tournament, as we get down to the finals in June, and then I'm sure we'll take a small break, man, because the football season will start back up till September. But as of right now, Instant replay hoops will be once a week, every Sunday. Probably right before, like he was talking about the NBC Sunday games where they had that lineup of games that they have come on after football season ends. So, and again, we appreciate everybody who supported us throughout the season. I think we were still about a couple subscribers away from hitting 100 on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe.
Hit that subscribe.
And tomorrow will be the season finale as we'll break down the Super Bowl as only we know how to do. And we'll talk about the score, who were the MVP and all of that shit, who performed good, who performed bad. It might be one of the games nobody performed bad. Somebody just come out on top.
Or it might be one of the games everybody performed
bad.
It
might be sloppy. It might be sloppy, man. Which, by the way, this shit is, hey, man, perfect Super Bowl is in a dome, dog. I hate it. I didn't like that game in Denver 2 weeks ago. I hated the Super Bowl between the Colts and the Saints when it rained. I want to, and in Santa Clara the weather looks clean, but it might rain or something, dog. It's outside.
Give them both a fair chance.
Yeah, and I get it.
I guess they both have a fair chance.
But I don't want it sloppy. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
The elements play a factor, dog.
And I hate that, dude. I hate that. Now, in regular season games or in playoff games, because you earned that home playoff game, yes. But in the Super Bowl,
it's supposed to be just a mutual shit.
Yep. The playing field is neutral. That shit should be in a dome every time, dog.
I don't want to see the turf have an effect. I don't want to see the wind have. Well, I mean, wind's different, but the rain, snow.
You know what? And I guess I'm a little bit biased. They'll never have the Super Bowl in Green Bay because right now there's probably 7,000 feet of snow. Dog. Yeah, and and it's outside. There's no way in hell that would work.
They will have it again in Vegas.
Yes, that shit will be there. Yeah, it will probably be in there soon. But all right, y'all. Like I said, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy the Super Bowl. I'm sure there's going to be much conversation, much things. Let's hope something crazy happens. So we're just like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? When we get on here tomorrow to talk about it. But
some 2-feet catch in the back of the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can see the big toe pop out and touch the line.
Yeah. Something insane, man. Like that damn Santonio Holmes catch, which they showed that a while ago. That shit was crazy. But anyway, y'all be easy. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man.